Alright, good evening. Once more, I'm actually still thinking about what to take. Actually, not still, again. I think I'm gonna go with this loadout. Not my favorite shield, not gonna lie. Wait, is this the marksman's bow? Alright, so I have a long range and a short range option. Both of those weapons actually not my favorite in their respective class. Oh, that's the staff. Probably not right now. Oh, and we have a legendary? That's the fan. Also, what do they even do? Victims freeze nearby enemies when they die. Okay. Like, the fan is not my favorite weapon, but it's probably better than what I currently have. If I don't die beforehand. What do you have? Repelling a projectile, causes you to inflict critical hits, makes it bleed, damage to covered in burning oil, rooted, and victims freeze. Like, the crit, I'm pretty sure requires me to return the projectile with the fan. And that, historically, I'm not good at. The biggest advantage, of course, is that it is legendary and therefore colorless. I did it. Ooh, and a better cocoon. What do we have? Damage to frozen. Like, the damage on the cocoon I don't think matters in the slightest. And it's actually not better, it is in fact weaker. How long does the crit last on that? 8 seconds. Right. 2 minutes, so I get the door. Not the 30 kills though, fortunately. I don't expect there to be anything all that good here. Nutcracker is kind of funny, but I'm gonna keep with the fans for now. Increasing effects, increasing severe critical hits after each hit. But I mean, that's actually kind of just better than what I have. Not all that much better, but better still. More outfits. And then you give me... what doesn't kill me? I do have the cocoon. And I think that is better than... No, I think I'll start with the necromancy. I don't take the armadillo pack because I have the cocoon. Now, time-wise, I don't think I need to hurry. The only other timed door would be in front of the graveyard. I fucking hate these things. I tried to roll away. Yeah. I still don't know about the fans. Maybe I should have taken the armadillo part. Also, I should just check the updated arboretum. And the other 3 are cursed. Okay. Right, dilapidated arboretum it is then. What do we have? That's Alucard sword, I believe. Flint? The fuck are you? A flame blast? Have I seen that before? Oh, it's a flamethrower. And yeah, you I can't bunker because you're a double weapon. Oh. Fire! Okay, I haven't used that before. It's kind of funny. Get me some survival. Also, the mushroom boy is always kind of neat. How have I not used this weapon before? Inflicts critical hits when oil is present. Which is honestly rather easy to do if you have an oil grenade. Which, unfortunately, I currently do not have. Okay, that's to the Arboretum. I do have a few seconds, so I can visit the shop. What do we have here? Nothing really. I'm not surprised. I don't even know if I would have bought anything. Like at most on Hokuto's, but... Maybe I should have taken Brutality for a chance to get the oil sword. Alright. Why do the plants not take extra damage from the fire? Well, think about it. Quick bow. Multiple knocks bow, actually. Victims burn. Is you better than what I have? It can't crit, but it shoots 3 arrows. So it will just deal more damage, just kind of by baseline. Can I get from the Arboretum to... I can get to the prison depths and then to the ancient sewers, which then allows me to go to the insufferable crypt. Can I not? I cannot destroy that door. Right, what do I take? 26% damage, no. Point blank. Is this a ranged attack? I'll take the Armadillo pack. Does the Fire Breath count as a ranged attack? That would be interesting to know. I know some other weapons that have range are melee attacks. Simply because you hit people with them instead of shooting. You can't hide from this. Fuck you. Should have dodged earlier. Yo, you can parry that? Ooh, outfit. A new blueprint. Now I actually do have to get back to the collector. So I can hand that to him. Quick bow. Machete. Not really. Not really anything of interest there. You have a bit of a downtime before you can dodge again after using that, is the only problem I currently see. Light speed. Stupid sneezes. Apparently somebody at the birthday party was last week, was sick, because now everybody who went there was sick. So that's absolutely just great. At least I can still talk. Holy shit. Apparently I'm very slow today. Should have been able to dodge that. I think I'll just need to... Wait, that's 20 extra gold? For the weak ass stuff there? It's just 6 years ago, you can't just bring along... Huh. Maybe I should think of that in the future. What is this? The damage you take is inflicted on the enemy. If only there was a way to reliably heal. Do I take that? Take these stars, the Star Fury sword. This is anathema. That requires me to hit at least one enemy, if I recall correctly. So it curses me. But on the other hand, I think it also deals a good amount of damage. That does not kill a rat. That's actually not bad. Give me tactics. I remember the legendary version of this sword kinda good. Because it throws it throws basically just 4 of the Starfire things at people. Castle Outskirts is... And then I can go to the Corrupted Prison and to Ancient Sewers, right. In that case, I just go to Castlevania. Oh wait, shop, actually, chest. Not really chest, it's a choice here. And it's definitely not... Wait, it's the Sadist Stiletto. Which I do like the combo it has. Which is 1 slice, 2 stabs, and then... Unfortunately, the Sadist Stiletto would probably be really good if you get one that actually also just has a status effect. Which, currently, I don't. Currently, I do not own a status effect. What does it need to be? Target of bleeding or poison? Specifically bleeding or poison. Which I have neither of. But both bleeding and poisoned isn't really all that rare. I should be able to find stuff for that. Actually, I can just take the old wounds, can't I? With that, the Zeta Stiletto should be able to do some good damage. Alright. Let's see if we in fact can do some good damage. There's a room up there. Oh, it's just... yeah, it's just a level. Okay. Yeah, money. Wonderful. I've completely overlooked other doors in the first area, in the prison, in the prism area, the prison area, not prism. Maybe I should take brutality if I go with the melee. Can you just stand still? Well, that's immediately just a problem. Oh, and they have a duplicate. How the fuck did he die? What did he die to? Oh, did the biters eat him? It would honestly be kind of funner. That sword is so stupid. I completely fucked up. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Fucking hate them. Stupid bats. The fact that you need to hit an enemy so you throw the meteor at people is annoying but understandable. RP. RP number 2. Throwing stars at people is honestly more fun than just stabbing them. I think I'll just go with the Starfall sword for now, and go with tactics for later on. Why does he take so long to shoot? If I find the legendary version of the Starfall sword... which just dealt insane amounts of damage for some reason. Unfortunately, I'm already out of healing. Ow, what? Fuck. Where's my elevator? That sword is so stupid. I love it. I saw a door. Not sure if it's one I can go through. It is not. But I'll take a weapon. If I can afford a good one. How good are you? Like, this one has additional damage on its crits, which I think is its main damage. Eh. Corrupted prison, this is where I wanted to go. Soon I'll be a ninja. Even though I don't think I'll ever actually use weapons that are ninja-like. Get me the necromancy. Where is it? And then once again, I don't know if the stars count as ranged attacks. Give me the armadillo pack. Alright, corrupted prison, let's see. For conjunctivius, I'm not really too concerned. For everything before him, I very much am concerned. Please be good. It's a fucking torch. Vibrant, damage to bleeding target, shoots an arrow upwards. It's the ranged torch, so it's at least usable. But I'm not too impressed with it. Fuck. Failed to dodge. Maybe I should have played Monster Train today. I still do like this outfit though. Shark. That's a chain sword. That's a shark again. Why is it only bad shields? Oh, that sword slows. That's actually not bad. Except I'll probably forget about it. And then be surprised when these slow enemies are slowed. Oh, I'll take that. Over the corrupted power. Though I could probably combo the corrupted power with the... Wait. What is the dilapidated apparatum again? My sword was bigger. Alright, toxic sewers. I'd rather go to the arboretum then. I overlooked the scroll of power. God, I really need to pay attention. More survival. I'm just gonna go for survival today. I could have comboed the corrupted power with the tonic. So I get more damage and then take less damage as well. That is the frontline shield. Melee attacks inflict 50% extra damage. Cause enemies to bleed when you parry or poisons enemies blocked with a parry. I don't think I really want the first shield all that much. I don't think I want to hold up a shield. On the other hand, I should probably make sure I actually manage to parry when I want to parry. Unfortunately, you only get the additional damage on a melee block. Which is not currently something I do. Because most enemies are ranged that I care about. Up. What are you? Tactics? But I'd honestly rather have the damage from projectiles reduced. That's the blood promenade of the condemned. I went exactly in the wrong direction. And I don't think I have either the 2 minutes or the 30 kills. Yeah, there's the arboretum. The garden, one might say. What do I take with that? Since I have the shield out, I don't think I take the armadillo pack. In which case I think I can just go with the necromancy or the what doesn't kill me. Yeah, give me that. The problem with all the here crossover outfits, like the Castlevania ones, is that they set you ahead, and I don't want that. No mercy for executions. What is this? But the speed is increased and they completely protect you from damage. Nah. Nah, take the what doesn't kill me. Since I kinda want to do that anyway. He just fucking jumped down. Oh, yeah, he still has a... He still has a blueprint, but I'm pretty sure that blueprint is for an outfit, which I don't necessarily care about. Well, so much for that. I also completely forgot that you have to fight the elite and then charge the item itself. Which reminds me why I don't really like it. At least the small mushrooms are just one-shots. Also, good evening. I think I'll toss that. What does the shop offer? Random weapons, survival. Last to combat inflict critical damage. The war spear is kind of fun. That's the perfection, isn't it? Yeah, no, it's too expensive. The scissor, also not really my thing. The throwable objects probably works well with the capture grenade. Simply because you can stun them long enough to... You can stun them long enough to then actually extract the blueprint. Do I want to take either of them? Oh, get the blueprint anyway. Ignore shield and afflicts. What is this? That's shock DPS. And you are just shock. Honestly, do I want the blueprint extractor? I think I don't. Because most of the enemies where I still currently need it are so strong that I cannot... that I cannot really feasibly use it. It's worse. Now, what do we have in here? Alchemist. It's fine. Alright. There's the Mothers of the Banished. That's good to know. Exit has been found. Still good damage, this sword. Especially also with the area it hits. This, I believe, was actually one of the first weapons that was already in the game when when it originally released in early access. I think it still feels better than many of the newer weapons. Like, I still really do not like the scissors. And I don't even know why. Maybe because it's only a 2-hit combo. Any outfit, loyal hand of the king. Have a drink. I just realized, Mothers of the Banished, that's not how I get to the ancient sewers. And the insufferable crypt. Well, the nest it is then, I guess. In which case, what do I take? Take the necromancer. Could take the bank. Nah. In the bank there are probably still enemies as well that I have blueprints to get from. But same here in the morass. Oh yeah, there's a tick boss right at the start, isn't there? Fucking hell. Apparently I completely forgot how to parry that guy. To be fair, I do not regularly fight them. Because currently I'm still in a conjunctivitis quest. But I'm just really bad today, holy shit. How do I get to that guy? That's quicksword or the crossbow. Explosive crossbow, boomerang, and the palm chuck. I think I'll go with that. The emergency door is such a stupid concept. I honestly, frankly, I just don't really like the brutality weapons all that much. Just in general. Not a shield. Also, this thing has insane reach. Oh, a trident. The trident is a chance to inflict critical damage after a few moments interrupted with the last attack to deal critical damage. You know what? Fuck it. Let's try it. Okay, it works. It works, I guess. Still not entirely sure about it. That's an attack bonus. Like, the problem is that it doesn't interrupt enemies, which makes sense because you hit like 15 times a second. Oh, that could be... Now that I think about it, 15 times a second, that could be fun with the... What is it? Open wounds. Do I have to hold? No, I do not have to hold the charge. What do we have? Nothing I can afford is the answer. Yeah. Ooh. Wonderful. Sure, get me some brutality. Like, just based on the amount of hits you make with that, it should be good with some of the... It should be good with some of the cooldown reduction things. Promenade, not where I wanted to go. What is it? 209, so I don't have to rush. But I don't think I want to overstay either. I don't know if Castle Outskirts is really the best place for this weapon. Also, again, good evening. Right, neither of the objectives done. Blizzard outfit, sure. Not, I don't, from what it looks like there, it doesn't really look like a lizard outfit. After dodging, you restore a small amount of HP depending on attack damage. It's probably not that good. As long as you have an active speed buff, first melee attack on an enemy inflicts more, melee kills, melee attacks slow them down. Make you invisible. Tainted Flask, Vengeance. Nah. Critical hits. Reduce skill cooldowns. Because this should deal a lot of critical hits. I'm actually surprised that the Trident is the one with a charge and not like a spear or something. Didn't even get a crit in. Because they just die too fast. Also, what do I make them bleed with? When the effect ends, okay. I was just looking and it didn't look like the cooldown was reduced that much. Also, good evening. From what I've seen right now, there wasn't really that much of a cooldown reduction. To be fair, it's only, what, 0.06, 0.16, so... I should maybe not expect too much yet. And any cooldown reduction still is cooldown reduction. I assume they scale off of the highest attribute, similar to colorless weapons, and not off of all of them. But any reducing cooldown on my temporary health there could be good. Oh. I fucking ran in the wrong direction. I don't think I need to heal you, actually. Ah, it's two of them. Fuck. Door. I might in fact need to heal. Okay, tactics. But the projectile reduction is better. At least in my opinion. Nah, shit. I specifically didn't step on that button, right? Because I didn't want to fight within those spikes. Oh, I just realized, yeah, you can't reduce its cooldown while it's active. I completely forgot about that. Alright, I'm just gonna hit you like that then. The entire floor was not fun. Yeah. I forgot they hurt regardless of if they hit you in the back. Alright, shop soon, I guess? Frankly, sometimes I do not understand the hitbox. Like, that looked like it was behind him. sure get me brutality. Inflict 6% damage received. It's just a damage reduction, huh? Generates a toxic cloud, covers the ground, arrows stuck in enemies come back, electrocutes the nearby enemy. You know what? Sure. It's 6 damage to myself. That shouldn't be too bad. And it... No, it's 5 damage to myself. But it also reduces damage I take by 6%, if I saw that correctly. Yeah. Scroll piece, and then there's the elevator. Okay. Wrong direction. Bye. Okay, yeah, the Spartan charge kinda slaps. And that also has a very weird hitbox, especially upwards. Like it both hits up and to your back. Maybe I maligned this weapon when I first used it. I'm pretty sure the original intention with that flask is to just trigger some of the mutations which trigger whenever you take damage. It's honestly embarrassing that I hit them more with a grenade than with my actual weapon. I love the kunai, but no. And then this goes to the corrupted prison, which in turn goes to the ancient sewers. Right. Corrupted prison it is. I'm gonna take the... I wanna see how the open wounds interacts with the... with that charge attack. Because you do hit very often. And I don't know if the open wounds has an internal cooldown. Because if it doesn't, that should deal a good amount of damage. Like, it should get to stack number 5 of bleed within a second. I'm pretty sure it did. There does seem to be a good amount of damage there. You annoy me. No. On deeper review, it does not appear that it just immediately goes to 5 stacks. I think there's an internal cooldown there, or the hits are not actually accurate. The bigger issue is that it doesn't actually stun enemy. Doesn't actually flinch enemies, not stun. Might have mind that though. Definitely a lot more fun than some of the other brutality weapons. Like, the first brutality weapons have the issue that they all have the exact same attack pattern. Like the blood sword and the quick sword. Ah, yeah, I actually wanted to say that. Your sense of style is so inspiring, I'd love to be just like you when you're dead. What is this? A giant coom. First hit throws the enemy in the air. Deal critical damage to targets that are not grounded. Ah. New weapon. What would I like to take? Yeah, the crossovers. I'd love to have the penitent armor. I do not want the penitent head. I just realized, is this midriff? Yeah, that's a midriff. Just full yellow. Ah, where's the ninja? Do I have a better head for that? That reminds me, I kinda want to play Mark of the Ninja again. If you've never played Mark of the Ninja, you should. That's an amazing game. One of the few actual just stealth games that came out in recent memory. At least in my recent memory. Which is not much to say, because the recent memory isn't all that recent, actually. Pretty sure the game is also already at like 10 years. The crossbow would be kind of fun. I want to try this coom. It's a bit slow. Also, I'm not entirely sure what a coom has to do with, like, aerial combat. And I have the feeling that you won't actually ever hit all that many flying enemies with it. Go for tactics. Yeah, they're kind of just... You'd probably have to jump up, and then hit them again while in the air. What is incentivized? The Arboretum again. I'm not surprised, I rarely go there. Light speed. Also, a bit of a number with the traps there. Let's jump now. Is this the Arboretum? Probably not. Nope. Spider grenade is a no. Yeah, with the wolf trap or bear trap. Is it bear or wolf trap? I think it's bear. It's wolf trap. I thought those are mainly used as bear traps. Okay, there's the Arboretum. I do manage within 2 minutes. So I'll take that. Probably take a different melee weapon. Or first weapon. And then the Armadillo pack. I have a feeling I just go with the same weapons over and over again. Poison heals you instead of wounding you. This just feels like a better version of the hook hand. Which is weird, because it came out earlier. And I'll probably not use it all that much. Armadillo pack. I think the third hit there, which knocks all enemies back, the knockback, knockback, I think can actually also hurt these while they are trying to hide. Like the small mushrooms. Nope, it cannot. I thought it could. But maybe that is outdated information. A good sword, that's a no. I don't know why, I still really don't like it. Nah. Nope. That's fine then. I don't know if everything died, or if something survived. Alright, that's gonna be a heal. Additional damage when hitting a wall, I believe. Or was that the Spartan boots? No, yeah, additional damage when thrown into a wall, yeah. The Spartan boots also do that, I believe. That's actually not little damage. Sure. Rolling through enemies and then just kicking them in the back. Kinda neat. And another shop. There should be weapons. No, it's skills. Right. Brutality skills. There aren't actually all that many brutality skills, I don't think. Sure, whatever. What an idiot mushroom. There's the prison depths. Which I think I'll go through because I do want to go to the ancient sewer. And to Conjunctivius again, if I actually manage to get to him. Apostate. And the banished. The apostates are the ones that went to the lighthouse, weren't they? Get me... Honestly, probably the barbed tips. I don't even know if going to the bank allows you to go to the ancient sewers at the end. I actually do not know. I know that there's the gold columns, which should probably fuck me up. Yeah, the pile of corpses. Even the dude himself has gone. Let's see if I get enough money to go to the vault at the end. Oh, that's good to know. Thanks. If I actually survive to get there. Nope. I knew that the gold golem would be a problem. Especially, I tried to parry him, but then I stunned him. And then got hit. I rarely go to the bank, so... Mainly because I don't like the gold enemies. Right, so now we have to comb. Probably this. Alright. That was not a very impressive elite there. And then the stupid rat came along. Alright, more survival. Maybe I'll just stay with the flint. Ooh, kunai. Well, so that idea just died. Ranged build it is. Toxic sewers. That's probably a no. Actually, it could be a yes. What is the promenade of the condemned? That also goes to the prison depths. So I can go to the promenade and then down. Ah, it's 30 enemies apparently. I'm pretty sure I took damage from around. So I don't think it still counts. Just a long room. Oh shit, I just realized I have the ninja outfit and the fitting kunai. Which is rare occurrence there. Mainly because I just got the outfit. Shop, tactics, skills. I think, however, I'm currently fine with what I have. That's the Hunter's room. I do not make it in time for the promenade. Where is it even? There it is. Okay. So not in 2 minutes, but maybe I get the 30 kill lure. Do rats not count? Hokuto's bow. I do like the bow. But is it better than what I have? Maybe I just get the what is it called? The acrobatic pack. For now, I'll definitely get the... Yeah, you know what? Get me the acrobatic pack. It does have a cooldown. Why does it have a cooldown? Alright. Like, I'm pretty sure the Hokuto's bow will not make a difference. Because I think most enemies will just die before the bonus damage is even applied. It is gonna make a difference in bosses, that is correct. The problem I currently have is actually getting to bosses, because I'm not playing well today. That's not right now. And they threw the money away again. Alright, more tactics. And what do you offer me? Wave of Denial. I don't think I want that. I'll take the chicken though. Maybe should have kept that for later. Yeah, like the damage isn't bad. He was invisible. Damage from projectiles reduced. Nah. Oh, a challenge rift. Haven't seen one of those in a while. And then we see, what is the amulet here? 5 damage 3D, dodging creates a toxic cloud. We don't even need to go just about. Yeah, just here. Fuck. Of course I don't get through those without issue. But not as much damage as I thought it might take. There's a... for the secrets... Oh wait, how do I get to the options? What is assist mode? Reveal the map, auto hit. That's okay. Multiple deaths? No. Wait, where is it? Options, accessibility settings, secret zone visibility. Huh. Well, thanks for the info. Not sure if I keep it on, I'll try it. Because secrets should be, honestly, at least I feel that way. Secret should be secret, and I'm gonna be honest, I have very bad eyes. So I do appreciate that they added that. But I'll see if I'll need it. Or if I turn it off again. Wait, not it? Outline? Give me a second. Outline, hero outline, enemies, active skills, projectile, secrets outline. Ah. Purple. Probably on, you probably actually want like a high visibility against the dark black background. Tactics. Fine. And now I just need to find a secret to actually see it. There's a scroll fragment. I missed the scroll fragment? Where? Further to left. Ah. No, again. As soon as I see a secret, I will check if I want to keep that on. Power. Ah, that's how it looks. That's honestly not too bad. And it does... Okay, it also shows you the goat horn platforms. Like, to be honest, those secrets that are on the floor I mostly just find by accident. Nope. Random weapons, tactics weapons. Better kunai or another ranged weapon is probably the only thing I'd take. That is very much possible. Again, like, I already have bad eyes. I'm used to missing things. Very much so used to missing things. I missed entire areas in Silksong. I hit something. I don't know what. No, I don't even use the cocoon all that much. Rapier is a no, and phase is also no. That's shield, that's also a no right now. The outline also doesn't show too early, which is nice. Like, if I saw that correctly, it only shows when you're close to it, as close to it as the normal outline, the normal rune shows. That goes to Corrupted Prison, right? No, Prison Depths. Which is actually where I want to go, yeah. And then to the Ancient Sewers. To try Conjunctivius Flawless again. Which probably won't happen. Get me... I don't have a deployable. You know what? Sure, more dots. All of the dots. Now I just need to electrocute them somehow. Nope. Yeah, what you gonna do now? I also have knives. Get that key. Careful. I'm honestly quite amazed currently at the amount of damage these two like level 2 weapons do. Yeah, I would have absolutely missed this one. Absolutely would have missed that one. Weapons. Tactics. Again, not really anything I like. Well, that was very bad. There's another one. Hate when they stack up. Yeah, you are completely correct in your assessment. Like, the amount I would have missed on this floor alone. And a new outfit as well. And an elite, because of course. Thankfully he's allergic to bullets. Or knives in this case. Holy shit, I was lucky. Some money. And I have a feeling I still missed some. Do you have in here? Ooh, stun grenade. Stun grenade I like. So you go to the ancient sewers, I believe. Yeah. Alright. I need some kind of healing. I think I'll take the necromancy. Don't know, maybe I found more food in the walls now. More tactics actually get me a little bit of survival. At least, yeah, it could be more right now. Because I'm pretty sure I have always found at least one. But I'm pretty sure I also found more at some point. Nothing here. Now this area isn't actually all that conducive to the outline because there's just way too many places I never go to anyway. Fucking tentacles. Soldier grenade is a no. Where'd it go? Okay. Spiked shield, also no. Are you fucking kidding me? How I hate these. Alright. More health. I'm stuck in this enemy. In which enemy? Oh, there's a tentacle down there, so isn't there? And this tentacle has survived. Okay, yeah, necromancy is generally a relatively low heal amount, that is correct. But it tides me over a little bit. Alright, nothing important on here. The problem is always that I don't necessarily kill all the enemies, so I might not able to find it. That's actually a big chain. I might not be able to find the food. Alright. More damage. I might need upgraded weapons soon. There's another of these stupid mushrooms. That was just plain stupid. That was just bad. Yeah, to be fair, running into spikes was just moronic. That's the lighthouse boss. Which I still need to beat anyway. The comb again. Alright. Another attempt. Saw sword. Of course I dropped the food immediately. Right, I'm just gonna leave it here in case I need it. Stun grenade, once again, one of my favorites. And that goes to the toxic sewers just immediately, huh? I'm gonna skip on the hunter grenade. Tactics, like, I don't even have to think about it. My absolute favorite weapon is the kunai. Though, to be fair, when I first played the game, you could have 2 kunais equipped at once. Like, it didn't auto-upgrade you. You could just have 2 kunais, and spamming X and Y would absolutely obliterate everything if you had 2 kunais. Survival is second, and brutality I don't like. I don't know why. You know what? Bank. Need to get close, need to get more confident on those enemies. Is tactics the hardest? Tactics do less damage, I believe. Like damage-wise, I'm pretty sure brutality is the highest. No, survival has the highest damage per hit, but they also hit slow, I believe. Let me... I don't even know why I don't like brutality all that much. I do like the deployables. That might be a point in favor of tactics. Or why I like tactics. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. But yeah, kunai is just my absolute favorite weapon. Since I started playing the game when it released in early access. Like, the kunai was already my favorite weapon before they added the tactics, brutality, and survival system. So... Oh, there's 2 go golems. To be fair though, I have, basically I've started in early access, but then I don't like when DLCs come out, because I want to play the game as a complete experience. Basically. And so I don't like when DLCs come out while I'm playing the game, because then I'm just like, I missed something. So I haven't played since basically it came out of early access. Because I just waited for all the DLCs to release. And then I just started new. Down there. It's just something I generally do not like. Money shooter? Oh shit, it's a money gun. I love money guns. The DLCs here are integrated enough, yeah. Like, they are for most games, but for example, Rogue Trader, Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader, which I have also started to stream, got DLCs, and because they are very story heavy, since it's an RPG, I kind of just stopped playing it until all the DLCs released, which I believe they are now all released. In the Dead Cells case, it's not that egregious because the game barely has story as it is. Scorpion. And elite. I thought I parried that. Oh well, stun grenade in. Ah, it's this shit. I fucking hate the weird line, the weird laser line that goes upwards. I fucking hate that. What do I take? None of my favorites are on here. Actually, Nerfs of Steels are kind of fun. Oh no, that's the explosive crossbow. Not a Nerfs of Steel. Well, I fucked that up then. Okay, so the lifesteal is probably not gonna happen with the explosive crossbow. Also, Tactics has the big advantage of Owl, which is my favorite animal as well. So... just all of my favorite stuff in that color. Go survival. To be fair, the quarterstaff is also kind of funny. Alright, that down there is toxic sewers? Yeah. Toxic sewers. Within 2 minutes. I think I'll probably keep the crossbow. I don't know if I killed 30 enemies. Get me that instead of the lifesteal. Oh, I did do that. Wonderful. Okay. Then, more cells for outfits. Oh, I just realized that means there are blueprints still that I can get in the... What do I actually take with this? Armadillo pack. There are still blueprints in the bank, which I'm not looking forward to getting those. This dude really has no chill. Blow up the rats. Blow up the stupid birds. I think I still prefer the frost crossbow. All of this for the Misericord. Wonderful. I do like things that one-shot the stupid birds. Don't even need to crit them for it. But I do note that damage is falling off. Two stacks of damage over time effects instead of one. Sure. Get me the shield out. Actually, keep that in the back. I should have kept that in the backpack. I think this is probably the highest amount of dot you can apply with the Viper Claw. Alright, secondary, just whatever is more health, I guess. The teleport is kind of funny. And I don't know why this one works better for me than Alucard Sword teleport. I could use the green card now to just blow something up. Tried to parry the bombs away. Was too late. Am I? Oh yeah, take me that. Put that in my backpack again. Ramparts, it's probably a no. Prison depths? Corrupted prison, that's also a no. Grab me that meat. Where is the ancient sewer? Oh, there's a chest room as well. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna get some games in of the game, of Dead Cells actually before I have the issue that the controls are very similar to Metroidvanias, but always slightly off. So I cannot play a normal Metroidvania next to this. Oh wait. I switched where my parry is. And the next Metroidvania I definitely want to play is releasing on November 24th. So I have like 2 weeks before I fuck up the control scheme again. All the poison. Nope. I should maybe get my owl out. Of course I rolled too early. Alright, Ancient Sewers. Let's see. What do I take for this? More... Is there anything for dots? I don't think so. Does the dot... I kind of want to see if the dot executes. Same greenish substance with a pestilent odor, though that isn't really greenish. That is just brackish. Yellow. I don't know if that was the... I don't know if that was the dot or the biters. Apparently the dot does execute. That's not bad. I don't know how useful that ever will be. But it's funny at least. That's an oil grenade. Alright. I don't know if that claw is just strong or if the enemies here are for some reason weaker than usual. Or maybe it's just the simple fact that I've got a legendary. Grab that. Stupid tentacles are being annoying again. Fucking hate those tentacles. They are the worst part of the conjunctivius fight. Alright. Though the probably only reason why Conjunctivius is viable as a boss. What do we have in here? Ah, some meat. Wonderful. And some money. The machete, also one of my favorite weapons, mostly though because I really like the game it's from. Like I really like Curse of the Gods, where they took that from. Alright, next. More survival, and then whatever is more health, which would be brutality in this case. Feather. Would probably be better than the owl at this point. Tentacles. Absolutely hate them. Where do I go? Whether to the left or up? Let's check up first. Up seems to be a dead end. Alright, left then. And, ooh. Absolutely would have messed up. And another scroll of power. Lovely stuff. I'm not entirely sure still about more. I honestly should probably try more different weapons. Because I always just use the same over and over again. Also, door. It's a treasure? Okay, wonderful. No. Like, I feel like there's a massive difference in the animation quality between things like this claw and then some of the other weapons. Pure nail. That's a no. Not even Hollow Knight can save that. And I think I'll take the telluric shock if I... that's how I get there. Okay. Telluric shock over the owl. Then, further to the left, I guess. And I don't even know if I want to go to the graveyard or the sanctuary. No, let's be honest, it's probably gonna be the graveyard. Why did I take... Ooh. That's why I took tactics. Even though it's a legendary, so... colorless, so it doesn't really matter. Alright. I don't think I want to worry about getting the other keys. I don't think I care. Actually, that scroll is directly next to teleporter, so... I can go ahead and grab it. And it's gonna be survivable up here. Alright. Let's see Conjunctivius then. Shouldn't be too difficult, because Conjunctivius never is too difficult. Just flawlessing him is too difficult for me. Take... what do I take? Gastronomy, effect of food increases. I have never taken that. Maybe I should. Like, I believe it's 15 and 50% of health, respectively. And now we'll just poison him to death. Seems to be some good damage there. Okay, they can actually be executed at 15%. That's good. Well, not flawless. Also get me temp health. Alright. The fact that I can just dodge away and then teleport into them is definitely appreciated. Though again, not flawless, so no wonderful little item after this. What? Oh yeah, you can execute them as well, I forgot. Ooh. One of my favorite shields. And a flamethrower turret, that's probably a no. Alright. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go to the graveyard. Oh no. I need to get able to deal with a sanctuary as well. Execute has exceeded my expectations. Donatello. For like the artist? Or the turtle? 25% health. That's not bad. That might actually just be a better heal option. Ooh, an elite. $21,000 damage. I'll take it. That's a lot of damage. Right, projectiles away. I hear a bishop. Have a heal. I love all of the weapons that can just home in onto flying enemies. Now, where's the button? I feel like I should have found it already. I do not like these enemies with the teleporting away. Like, they don't really feel like enough of a danger. At long range. Probably over this. They don't feel like enough of a danger because they're really easy to parry or dodge. But they're annoying because they always just teleport away. Wait, that's where they came from. Yeah, where's the button? This is the longest I ever gone here without finding a button. Also, what is... Oh, that's no damage, right? Not no damage. Why did I take tactics again? It is this a better one? 7, no, it is not. Well, there's a door. There's the button, okay. Alright. Let's see if I once again just die. Yep, I just once again die. Still hate those. I'll have to see how to deal with them before I again play some Metroidvania and completely forget to play Dead Cells. Anyway. That's it for this day. Just seeing, and next time will probably just be Hokuto's bow. Yeah, it's just gonna be Hokuto's bow. Right. As such, I'll thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice evening. I hope you have a good night later on, and I hope you have a nice Sunday tomorrow. If tomorrow is Sunday where you are. And otherwise, I hope you have a nice week, because I don't know if I can stream tomorrow. Anyway, that's it. Goodbye. Have a nice evening.